most wonderful thing about space is that everything is possible.
Thinking about space, I think about a time that we can't really remember is maybe in the first 9 months when we're almost an alien visitor in our mother's womb, and we're somewhat of a, it's a place where we are conceived, and then we spend 9 months of almost in a weightless environment. And I almost see space is, I think it's our birthright, because in a sense I think we are star travelers. We're made from the material from stars.
Oh yeah!
Oh, space, it's still a future. I think about the future.
I don't know why I like space so much, but I just know it makes me happy and enthusiastic.
Hi, my name is Daniel Saki. I took part in this year's International Space University's Space Studies program, which was in the Technion Institute in Haifa, Israel.
Hi, my name is Adam McSweeney. I am from the United Kingdom.
I'm Dana. I'm from Haifa, Israel. I am a space engineer for 13 years, and I've always been interested in space.
Hi, I'm Xiaodong from China.
I'm Goran. I'm 8.
My name is Nan Elikavi. I'm Canadian, and I am a space professional.
I'm Nili Mandelblit from Israel and a proud participant of SSP-16.
Hello, my name is Camilo Reyes. I'm from Bucaramanga, Colombia, but I live in Bogota, the capital city.
I'm Yang Chen from China. I'm a communication engineer, and I have 10 years of experience in space industry. I enjoy my job.
Hi, good morning. I'm Robert Jacobson, and I'm happy to be here in Haifa, Israel, in the waning days of ISU SSP 2016.
I'm Jessica Meir, and I'm a NASA astronaut. I'm part of the most recent class of astronauts. We were selected in 2013 and reported to the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. And last year we finished our first 2 years of what's called the astronaut candidate training period. So we graduated from that program, and now we're awaiting our first space flights. Most likely in the next couple years we'll be assigned missions on the International Space Station.
I also found out I really like the people that are involved in space. Somehow they're all very smart and not nerdy. It's the best combination.
And I like about space that it connects people. People from all over the world. You can meet and talk about space. You can talk to people everywhere, and they get all excited. Their eyes are shining, whether it's about stars or planets or moons or rockets or going far away, and you can go philosophical, and you can go like, are we alone in the universe, and what does it mean, and how do you define life, and is it possible, and should we accept that aliens are out there or not? You can talk to anybody on the street, and they find space is something that you always can talk to somebody about.
I like space because we have over there big holes, sand, and also we have also places that we don't know, and also things from the Big Bang, and also we have stars and many things.
I think that we are in space now. It's so real, but it's unsurreal at the same time, because you have it. We live in a planet, If you think about that, we live in a planet. We are beings that we are currently living in outer space, if you know what I mean. But you don't realize it because you've been living here for all your life. So it's like, outer space is there. No, outer space is here.
There are new technologies and new business opportunities in space. Space is our future. People will not stay on Earth forever. Space is our new homeland.
Maybe we'll live there and dream there like that.
I think it is sort of our right to go back into space, off the Earth, and explore.
I think we definitely should explore space. In a broad context, we are a civilization of explorers. And so this is really, I think, the next uncharted domain for exploration.
For me, I think the most important answer on why it's important to explore space is just because exploration is really, I believe, an inherent part in our human essence. It's always been part of what we've done as humans, looking beyond the next corner, looking further, and I think it's just part of us as a human species.
When you explore, you have to make new developments, you have to do innovations. So everything we have now, even this recording is thanks to innovation, thanks to the developments that we have to make in order to do exploration. So that's why it's important to send humans to space and beyond, because it helps to improve the life here on Earth.
In my opinion, to send people into space is very important. They have their own thoughts, they have their own unique ability to find different things, to think about different things. So you can't leave everything to robotics or machines. We have to send more people to space, and we do have such people who really want to be in space, to work in space, yes.
We need psychology, we need psychologists in order to send the best people to outer space, because the astronauts, the people that we send out to the space station and to the other planets, they are ambassadors of humanity.
So psychological training is actually a big part of what we do, especially in recent times at NASA. Part of that really is centered around expeditionary skill and behavior training, we call it. So all of the very important aspects about living and working with a small team of others in a confined space, aspects like team care, self-care, teamwork skills, really just kind of what people teach their children of how to play nicely with others, I think. And sometimes people think, oh, those soft skills aren't really very important. It's more the technical skills that are very important for us to be competent, effective astronauts. But I think especially now that we're really geared more toward long duration space flights with our 6 months, even a year stay now, or possibly longer in the future with expeditions back to Mars or beyond, we really need to start thinking more long-term. And of course, in a long-term mission, those psychological factors really become much more important and quite vital. I think not even just for happiness, but also for success of the mission. If you really want to have successful completion of the objectives at hand, if you have a happy, competent team made up of individuals that work well together, it's going to be much more effective.
So I think if you wanted to learn something from astronauts, it's the way that you deal with stress in situations and the way you deal with other people in confined spaces. Stay cool and calm.
I always try to press, for issues of conflict, where there are moments of having, like, if they had any fear or if anything went wrong. And so far, all of them seem to be like, we've trained hard for it. You always fall down to the level of your training, and I think that's made them a lot of composed and relaxed, that they are confident in what they've trained for.
their ability to, I guess, deal with stressful situations comes across when they talk about their experiences and the challenges they faced, and how I might get stressed out about some work deadline that really doesn't matter that much, but when you're outside exposed to the vacuum of space and your helmet starts filling up with water, you know, that's to deal with that and say, yeah, I'm fine, I'm just going to go through the steps and remember your training. You can learn a lot about keeping cool.
Looking at them, I think that if I have a consistent plan for what I want to achieve, and I train hard enough for it, I plan hard enough for it, and I'm relaxed and I don't worry, but just work on what I need to do, then I think I have a chance as well in doing what I want to do. Just being relaxed, composed, and don't have ego in what you want to do, but just plan out for it and act on it. So I am impressed by them, and I think it's impressive what they do and how they inspire so many people.
And now the next frontier is space. So it's not even a question of whether we want it or not. Besides, we see it's something that a lot of people dream of. And we need, as humanity, some topics that we can share.
And why it's important to dream big?
What else is there to do?
I think when you even just say dream big, that maybe unconsciously motivates you physically, intellectually, emotionally to expand and reach your highest potential.
Dream drive you to move forward, not stop. I think everybody should have a dream.
Dreaming big, it requires a lot of planning, and it requires having like a destination that you can make all your decisions from now until that result. You can help to steer your future. It helps to drive humanity, it helps to create new technologies, new skills, new ways of looking at things.
When you have big dreams, you have like the strength to fight for them. And everything that we have nowadays is because someone else in the past have a big dream of this kind of stuff. For example, communications, telecommunications. We are in the era of communication is because someone in the past thought about connecting the entire world. So when you have big dreams, you start like doing innovation, doing new things, doing new developments just in order to get this thoughts material.
If you dream small, you only create small things. If you dream big, you might fail, but you go further than dreaming small.
For me, I think that it's really important to encourage people to identify their passions and to follow those passions.
Only if you have a dream, a big dream, you can put yourself deeply into the work, into life, and to experience it, to make it true, to make your dreams become a reality.
Dreaming big is, you know, what gets you up in the morning. And you know, it's I remember the first thing Jeffrey Hoffman said to us in the very first lecture at SSP, that was, remember your dreams. You know, it gives you hope. It gives you something for the future. I think what I've loved about being involved in the space sector or the space realm, love about it is the energy I'm getting from other people. And this was, I guess, first seen at SSP. I was lucky enough to go to the International Astronautical Congress after, and there's energy and excitement. Everyone is in this field because they're dreaming big, because they're dreamers, you know. They might be engineers or scientists, you know, we had artists and doctors as well, but people are here because they love the subject and they're fascinated. And at the heart of that, I think, are big dreams.
I really believe that in order to be exceptional at something, you need to be really truly passionate about it. And even more importantly than that, of course, I don't think you'll really be content or happy with your life and what you're doing unless you can really say that you did follow your dreams and follow your heart. And so I think that's true for everybody I know in my job. They really did follow their passion, and even before becoming an astronaut, you know, it was what they were doing in their previous career, that was where their heart was, and that's, I think, truly the reason why they were exceptional at it, and then that's why the space program noticed them and selected them to become an astronaut.
It's something that sometimes we don't have the answer to, dreaming big. It's just more as in taking risks, trying to move beyond just what's here. Kind of having like one foot in today and one foot in tomorrow.
אני לביא בן 6.
ומה אתה אוהב בחלל?
זה תחנת החלל.
ואיזה רובוט אתה רוצה לתכנן?
רובוט מנקה.
ומה הוא מנקה?
בתחנת החלל. אני ירדן בן 6. אני רוצה לבנות רובוט מתקן. I also want to build a rocket and it will be on force, not on fire, on force, like in Star Wars.
Let's go!
Dealing all day long with space and being with people you like gives you so much energy. When I joined SSP, I just had before some family crisis, which was very heavy in terms of time consuming and emotionally. And I was worried how I will manage everything, all the duties in the course and the family duties. But it turned out that when coming here, suddenly everything became easy. I don't need to sleep as much. I'm smiling the whole day for 2 months. And my mother says I'm blooming.